So I feel it's pretty highly redundant to even mention this, but just for the sake of putting it out there, this is a bullying channel and harassment targeted at one specific individual who don't feel is breaking any laws. Like, it's fair use. And if it isn't, then, you know, the way to pursue it would be to go through YouTube terms of service or YouTube complaint system and flag it, or I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he understands how to do that, and you know, doesn't do it because it is fair use, and the content which he reacts to doesn't have any value. I mean, it's the value is comparatively very low without her reaction attached to it. And her creating this content is incredibly valuable. And that's not for Jack or anyone to decide. I mean, they can say they personally don't like it, but there's no stealing taking place. It's, you know, the equivalent of like a celebrity signing a baseball and then the baseball being worth millions of dollars, and, you know, saying, oh, you should give that money to the person that, you know, to the factory that manufactured the baseball because they put in all the work and you didn't do anything. And now it, you know, like, the people are coming to see the content, but also to see Sniper Wolf, and also to see the content, you know, curated, this specific selection. I don't know if he ever comments on that the curation has value. And yeah, people love that channel. If there was like a genuine kind of passion about fair use and small creators, like, it's a strange thing to be upset and angry about, because it's kind of like most people that have social media accounts are not able to make careers out of them. They are in no way missing out on that opportunity because of channels like Sniper Wolf. It's not like the person was about to go find an obscure TikTok channel, but they missed out on that because of the Sniper Wolf video. Like, this is not the equivalent of, you know, a brick and mortar store stealing other goods and selling them. Like, this is just, there was no chance anybody was going to stumble upon those videos if not for the Sniper Wolf video. So you can't make that argument in good faith. And so I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, that if he was genuinely passionate about random TikTok channels having more views, then I guess really he should be speaking about how TikTokers can can do better, because really Sniper Wolf is not the problem. And there's really no argument to be made for that, but even if it was his belief that, like, she was an issue, there's, you know, I mean, off the top of my head, Azzyland is a very similar channel. Like, it's, like, she does a very similar thing of posting these videos and not particularly reacting to them, you know, not doing in-depth commentary on them. So you could be making videos about Azzyland as well. You could be making videos about I don't know. I don't really watch this type of content, so but I'm there are numerous channels that do this. There would be no reason to target Sniper Wolf specifically if that is your goal. And like I've said quite a few times throughout this video, like targeting these big creators doesn't really make sense. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Like, I understand on an emotional level, it feels hard to like think about people making content, not receiving recognition for it, and then big successful channels doing, you know, next to nothing and profiting. You know, it's tempting to say at your expense, but it's, like I've said, it's not at their expense. But they are profiting without the small creators getting anything for their work. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's literally how it works. That's just life. And, you know, if someone did it to me, if someone took my content and made a ton of money, you know, maybe I'd be a little bit annoyed at first, but I wasn't going to make that money. And they're able to make profit from it. I'm not. I think that's really what it comes down to. And them making money off of it doesn't hurt me. So it definitely feels a little bit weird, you know, because like with physical items, it would never really work that way. There's like intrinsic value in the thing, but that's not the situation we're living in here. It's a little bit strange, but that's just how it works. There isn't much you can really say about it. And so why is he really doing this? And I kind of see negative mindset, self-criticism, thought loop, you know, getting deflected onto a, you know, attractive woman who he, you know, quite possibly has some interest in, it seems, and kind of, I don't know, maybe was, I don't really know, I don't want to speculate, but it's kind of like, looks very reactionary, and, you know, I feel he's unwell on some level, and could use support. Because that is just a really unhealthy place to be mentally, to just go and start bullying someone. And the critiques he makes, but most of them, almost all of them, have nothing to do with his general claim about this, credit small creator, it's like that's, it's just like picking her apart, just like doing this kind of super nitpicky, hypercritical bullying thing. And yeah, it just feels fake, you can kind of feel when something is like true or not. And in this case, my instinct, my gut tells me this guy is, he's motivated, of course, financially by all the profit he's making off of doing this stuff. But also that you take away that motivation, it's kind of coming from this, weird kind of obsession place with Sniper Wolf and something about, personal criticism. It's not, doesn't feel like it has anything to do with what he claims it's about. I'm sure he would disagree with me, but I'm just saying it. Just the feeling to me doesn't come across as genuine for all the reasons I've listed. Even if he does believe this is a problem, there'd be no reason to single out poor Leah. And yeah, I really don't like this channel, and I've been disappointed by seeing these videos and seeing the comments that people are kind of all along for the ride and don't really seem to point out that this is a strange and unkind behavior that aside from whatever these links he puts in his bio or little moments that he references these channels, I don't think he's really doing any good for anybody, apart from his audience enjoying the videos. So and yeah, as for I understand that this may come across to some people as like a defense for Sniper Wolf, and that's a bit neither here nor there for me. I'm actually not really a fan of Sniper Wolf's channel. I used to watch her like 8 years ago or something, and even then I wasn't a super fan of hers or anything. So I don't watch her videos. I don't have a particular opinion on her nowadays. Like I said, it's been ages since I've really watched her, so I'd say that's not so much where I'm coming from. It's more about just concern for like that kind of negative sentiment in general. Like I don't really think that creating this kind of like targeted bullying content is cool. And he could be picking anybody as his victim or as his kind of example case to target at. But yeah, I'm more like trying to peel away what feels like dishonesty in his content. And I used the word harassment earlier. I'm not saying like anything legal. I'm just saying it's like this behavior that's looks unbalanced and is cruel. Yeah, thanks for watching.